Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top and we're going to bring others with us. So let's talk about our cousin. Let's talk about our girl. Let's talk about our friend. Let's talk about Wendy Williams is in the building, baby. Wendy Williams. See that man standing next to Wendy Williams? One upon a time, he was close to her. He was her loving husband, best friend, and the whole nine. Kevin Hunter. If Kevin Hunter didn't do the things that he did this year, things would be a lot different for Wendy Williams, and we would not be talking about Wendy Williams' show being canceled after season 11. Kevin Hunter did it. Kevin Hunter is like a virus. I mean, like, he did this to his wife. He did this to his family. None of us will be talking about Wendy Williams' show being canceled after season 11, and she won't be renewed for season 12. Allegedly, that's the rumor. And people are nervous. People are scared, especially the people that work on set with Wendy Williams, because they are all thinking that the show is going to be canceled and Jerry O'Connell's show will be picked up and take Wendy Williams' spot during the summertime. Is going to be filming on Fox, and then afterwards, if the test run works and everything goes as planned that the networks want, the Jerry O'Connell's show will be taking Wendy Williams' place, and then therefore Wendy Williams' cast members, her employees, the people that work under her, the people that work on the set that has been there for 10 years, 5 years, 8 years, will be losing their jobs. I was like, OMG, to say it ain't so. I hope this is just a rumor and this is not true, because there was another rumor that someone else was supposed to be replacing, Wendy Williams, and that was RuPaul. But people said RuPaul's show did not do the numbers, so therefore they threw him out the running. And now the Jerry O'Connell's show is basically in the running. But if the Jerry O'Connell's show does get picked up, it's a win-win for Wendy Williams, because she's the executive producer on the show, so she's gonna win. She's gonna get paid regardless, but she won't have her show. I don't know if Wendy Williams is gonna go to another network, because we know she was meeting with the Kardashians. She was meeting with Chris and everything like that, so maybe she might be moving. And also, Wendy Williams said that she did want to move to LA. She wanted to move to California. She wanted to start over. She wanted a new beginning, because New York reminds her of everything that went down between her and Kevin Hunter, the good times and the bad times too as well. And Wendy Williams' cast, they partied last night at Jay-Z's club. It was having a good time, but they're all worried and they're concerned because their job is not secure. That means they have a year to look for work. And if you base your life on, or at least the next 3 or 4 years of being on the Wendy Williams show and being an employee and working, you think that you're secure, but you never knew that this tornado was going to come out with Kevin Hunter and all the things that he did, having a baby on Wendy Williams, attacking her son. Wendy Williams had to admit to an audience that, she was at a sober house trying to get herself back together. She was on some narcotics. She was drinking, and basically, it went downhill after Kevin Hunter and Sharina Hudson had their child together. It was hard for Wendy Williams. They found Wendy Williams wandering the streets of New York and took her to the hospital, basically because she had a fallback. She ended up, drinking herself into a stupor, allegedly. And so this is all Kevin Hunter's fault. You had Wendy Williams employees, over a year, complain about Kevin Hunter. He would go into the studio, he would threaten them. He would say, you better keep your mouth closed, you better not say nothing. I'm going to find out where the leak is. I'm going to find out who the mole is, and I'm going to get you. And people were scared of Kevin Hunter on set. The cast members, the employees, the people on set, they feared for Kevin Hunter, and they did not like him, and he treated them like dirt. And basically, when he would come into the studio, how he will argue and treat Wendy Williams, then she'll be in a bad mood, and then she'll be upset. Then Kevin Hunter will be upset. So people was walking around on eggshells. And we even had, Howard Stern admit that this was going on, because he was talking to people, on Wendy Williams' set, and people that work for Wendy Williams, contacted him and told him what was going on. And when Howard Stern and Wendy Williams had that little altercation back and forth, he mentioned the situation. And basically now the situation has hit the fan, where the network is thinking about canceling Wendy Williams, because they said it's just too much of a risk. The sober house, Kevin Hunter having a baby with Sharina Hudson, Kevin Hunter and Kevin Hunter Jr. having that altercation in the parking lot. Kevin Hunter and Kevin Hunter Jr. going to court and all that other situation. Wendy Williams closing down the Kevin Hunter Foundation because allegedly there was some improprieties with the taxes and things wasn't getting paid. Money was being funneled. Just so much. And then the network was upset that Wendy Williams was running around town with Black China. They was upset that she was running around town with Mark, Tumlin. They said it was inappropriate. They said it wasn't a good look for their star because they have a morality clause in their contract. And the Wendy Williams situation with Kevin Hunter, breaks all the morality clause that they have because Kevin Hunter was out here saying negative things about Wendy Williams, saying that she was lazy, saying all types of stuff. It just went on. Like, Wendy Williams got sick. She hurt her shoulder. She had the narcotics incident and admitting to an audience that she was, back doing drugs too as well, living in a sober house. It's a story of triumph that she was really, she overcome all the shit that was going on this season. I mean, she had the shoulder. She has her illness. Like, so much was going on. She had to take hiatus after this, hiatus after that. You had Nick Cannon fill in, and Nick Cannon did a wonderful job too as well. But it's all because of Kevin Hunter. It is just like, damn, how can a man just throw everything away? How can he do that? Like, you could have let Wendy Williams go. You could have told her about Sharina Hudson and had an amicable divorce, and basically it could have been a topic, and then nobody would even think about Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter and their divorce. But no, even after the reports, the first year it came out that Kevin Hunter was, having an affair with Sharina Hudson, and brought a house down the street around the corner from Wendy Williams, with the Daily Mail doing their investigation. Kevin Hunter continued the relationship, but then after that, he got Sharina Hudson pregnant. So it was just going crazy. Wendy Williams moving from this place, reports coming out that Kevin Hunter tried to poison Wendy Williams. All types of situations were going on. Wendy Williams, repoing her vehicles, her cars, Wendy Williams moving out of her house, Wendy Williams heartbroken, Wendy Williams sad, all types of stuff was going on. It's just like, but if the networks let Wendy Williams go, I think that's really their loss, because someone else is going to pick her up and she's going to get another show and she's going to run with it. Wendy Williams had a hard season. Could you imagine going through all that crap that Wendy Williams was going through and then get on TV and try to smile and be happy and try to please your bosses, please the network? Wendy Williams, she would have never been out there with Mark, Tumlin, or chilling with Wendy, chilling with, Black China, or hanging out this place, that place. People assuming that she's back on narcotics when she's hanging with Black China. You have Black China mother, Tokyo, Tony talking about Wendy Williams doing a white line, Wendy Williams doing drugs. She saw her getting high. All this stuff affected Wendy Williams' career. I mean, it affected her show. And it all stems from Kevin Hunter. It all stems from him. He knew how important this show was because he used to be the executive producer on the show. He used to be an executive on the show before he was removed. Then you had the big story about Kevin Hunter being removed from the credits. All types of stuff was going on. Like, he did the most. I mean, like, are you talking about a man that intentionally just destroyed his family? Like, his family is separated, they're not together. Now you got all these stories that Wendy Williams show is not going to be renewed because of everything that went on this season. But she fought through. She fought hard. She kept going. You know what I mean? And Wendy Williams was trying to prove to people that she wasn't going to go back to Kevin Hunter. That's why she was telling people that she was dating. She had friends coming over. She went to, Candy Burgess, dungeon thing, just to show that she was out, because people thought that she was lonely. People thought that she was sad. People thought that she was on the virtue of hurting herself. People thought she was going to go back to, Kevin Hunter, and all her fans did not want her to go back to Kevin Hunter. They wrote into the studio saying Kevin Hunter's no good. Wendy needs to move on from it. So it was just a whole big old mess this season. I mean, you talk about a husband that been with Wendy Williams for 20 something years, and he turned around and he had the relationship ended by his cheating. And then on top of that, his behaviors and his actions is now prompting the network to cancel the Wendy Williams show. But that's all right. She's gonna be all right. She's tough, she's resilient, she's brilliant, she's a wonderful person, and she does help people out, and she do care for people too as well. It's just like, damn, like this man done did the most. Like, and then he gonna want spousal support, he want child support, he want half of what Wendy has. When he said back in the day, if they get a divorce, he don't want nothing, he'll leave empty handed. Wasn't that a lie? Now he got to take care of another baby. Now he got to take care of his baby with Sharina Hudson, Journey. And so basically he's gonna try to milk Wendy Williams for everything. He's the cause of all the situation. He's the cause of this, negativity. He is the one that, basically he broke Wendy Williams' heart. He hurt her. Then on top of that, now he's also damaging her career too as well. Damaging something that she was so stable with for 10 years. For 10 years, Wendy Williams went on her show. She never called out. She was never sick. The situation with Kevin Hunter and Sharina Hudson had her on hiatus twice, calling out of work, not showing up because she was beaten down. And then she got to get on this camera and smile and be happy and give advice to people when right now her life was in shambles at the time. But she's back, baby. She got her new man. And you know what? If the networks turn their back on Wendy Williams and cancel her show, she's still going to get paid for the Jerry O'Donnell show. Then on top of that, she's going to move to California and she's going to have another show be on another network. But Kevin Hunter is wrong. He knows how hard it is for a black person, a black woman, a black man to get a hit #1 TV show that is syndicated. And you got to abide by the rules. And she can get blackballed. You don't see a black woman with her own talk show where she is the host of her show. Sometimes she has guests, but she has a talk show for 11 years by herself. You know how hard it is to host a show by yourself? And she did it. No matter what, she did it. She went to work every day for them 9 years, every single day. Didn't take breaks, didn't take anything, just came on. She didn't call out sick, none of that stuff. Kevin Hunter came and he destroyed her track record because, season 10 was, Wendy was on hiatus. She wasn't around. Like, shit was going on. Shit was happening to her. And this man is wrong. Don't ever let a man destroy you. Don't ever let a woman destroy you. Don't let somebody take away what God has given to you. Don't let somebody take away what you have built, what you hustle for, what you strive for. Don't ever let somebody take away your dreams. And Wendy Williams, she continued on with her show, regardless of the rumors, regardless of what people said about her in season 10. She came on that show and she did her thing. Whether she was slurring her words, she fainted on stage, or whatever, she still came back. And that's what you call a G. That's what you call a queen. That's what you call somebody determined. So whether Wendy Williams, show is canceled or not, she's still gonna make it. She's still gonna be on top. She still built a name for herself. You know what I'm saying? But Kevin Hunter was very close and getting Wendy Williams blackballed. And now she got a Hollywood star. And then on top of that, she's going to have a biopic that she is executive producer of that's going to be on Lifetime. And that's going to be interesting to watch. Peace and out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. Please hit that like button.